The air crackled, banners hung heavy with history. Boston Garden, a cathedral of basketball, roared back to life. The 2024 NBA Finals, Celtics versus Mavericks. A clash of styles, legacies on the line. This wasn't just a series, it was a collision course. Boston, hungry for Banner 18, carried the weight of their ancestors. Bird, Russell, Havlicek, their ghosts whispered from the rafters. The Celtics, a team forged in fire, scraped their way through the East. They were battle-tested, ready for war. Across the court stood Luka Doncic and his Dallas Mavericks, young, brash, and supremely talented. They were the upstarts, crashing the party with a swagger. Luka, a magician with the rock, was a walking highlight reel. The Mavericks, fueled by doubters, battled their way to the finals. Each win a statement, a promise whispered, the future is now. The stage was set, the lights were bright. This was more than basketball. It was legend in the making. The Celtics' journey was anything but smooth. They battled through injuries, slumps, and a stacked Eastern Conference. Tatum, Brown, and Smart, the core remained. Their chemistry, honed over years of battles, was undeniable. A turning point came in the Eastern Conference Finals. Down 3-2 against Giannis and the Bucks, their season hung by a thread. Game 6 at the Garden, a legendary performance from Tatum, a scoring barrage for the ages. The Celtics, backs against the wall, roared back to win the series in 7. They were bruised, battered, but unbroken. They were Boston strong. The Celtics entered the finals, not as favorites, but as survivors. They embraced the underdog role, using it as fuel. Every possession was a battle, every loose ball a war. They were a team possessed, driven by the echoes of champions past. The Dallas Mavericks were a revelation. Luka Doncic, the maestro, orchestrated their symphony of basketball. He was a walking triple-double threat, a nightmare to guard. But this was not a one-man show. Kyrie Irving, a Maverick mid-season, brought his own brand of magic. His handles, his shot, his ability to take over a game, pure electricity. Together, Luka and Kyrie formed a devastating duo. The Mavericks played with a joy, a freedom that was infectious. They were young and hungry, unafraid of the moment. They had knocked off the Suns, the Nuggets, the Lakers Titans of the West. Each victory emboldened them. They believed they belonged, and they were ready to prove it. The Celtics and Mavericks, two teams with contrasting styles. Boston, a defensive juggernaut, relied on their physicality and grit. Coach Udoka, a master tactician, preached defense and ball movement. The Celtics were relentless, swarming to the ball, making every possession a grind. Dallas, on the other hand, was an offensive powerhouse. Luka, the conductor, orchestrated their fast-paced, free-flowing attack. The Mavericks lived and died by the three-pointer, raining fire from beyond the arc. The matchup was a classic clash of styles. Could Boston's defense slow down Luka and the Mavericks' high-powered offense? Could Dallas find a way to contain Tatum and Brown? The chess match between the coaches was as captivating as the action on the court. Section 5, Tatum, ascending to greatness. Jason Tatum, the Celtics' young superstar, was ready for his coronation. He had blossomed into one of the league's most complete players. His scoring arsenal was diverse, his footwork impeccable. He could pull up from anywhere, finish through contact, and make plays for his teammates. Tatum had embraced the leadership role, carrying the Celtics on his back at times. He was the heart and soul of the team, their emotional leader. In the finals, the pressure was immense, but Tatum thrived under the bright lights. He was ready to etch his name alongside the Celtics legends. The Mavericks threw everything they had at Tatum, double teams, physicality, and trash talk. But he remained composed, letting his game do the talking. He was a man on a mission, determined to bring a championship back to Boston. Luka Doncic, the Slovenian sensation, was a force of nature. He possessed an uncanny ability to control the pace of the game. His court vision was exceptional, his passing skills sublime. He could thread the needle, find the open man, and make his teammates better. Doncic was a showman, a magician with the basketball. He loved the big moments, the pressure shots. His step-back three-pointer was already the stuff of legend. He was must-see TV, captivating audiences with his artistry and flair. The Celtics threw different defenders at Doncic, hoping to slow him down, but he was a matchup nightmare. Too big for guards, too skilled for forwards. He embraced the challenge, relishing the opportunity to prove himself on the biggest stage. The series lived up to the hype. It was a back-and-forth affair, each team trading blows. 6 games were not enough to decide a champion. Game 7 at the Garden, winner take all. The atmosphere was electric, the tension palpable. The Celtics, feeding off the energy of the crowd, came out firing. Tatum was unstoppable, scoring at will. The Mavericks, led by Doncic, refused to go away. Every possession was a battle, every shot contested. The lead changed hands multiple times in the fourth quarter. With seconds left, the game was tied. Tatum, with the ball in his hands, the weight of the city on his shoulders. He rose up, released his shot. The buzzer sounded. Confetti rained down. One team celebrated, the other left to wonder what could have been. The 2024 NBA Finals had delivered on its promise. It was a series for the ages, a testament to the enduring power of basketball. The champions, their names etched in history, had earned their place among the legends. They had overcome adversity, battled through fatigue, and emerged victorious. Theirs was a story of teamwork, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. For the team that fell short, the pain of defeat was palpable. But they had pushed their opponents to the limit, proving their mettle on the biggest stage. They would learn from their experience, grow stronger, and come back hungrier than ever. The 2024 NBA Finals was not just the end of a season, it was the beginning of a rivalry. The Celtics and Mavericks, two young and talented teams, had forged a bond in battle. Their paths would cross again, their destinies intertwined. The future of the NBA was bright. A new generation of stars had emerged, ready to carry the torch. Tatum, Doncic, Brown, Irving, their names would be etched in basketball lore. The 2024 NBA Finals had been a gift to basketball fans worldwide. It had showcased the beauty, the drama, the sheer unpredictability of the sport, and it had left us wanting more, eager for the next chapter in this epic rivalry.